All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Pastor Dow. We are at the close of another day. The first day that we got here, we had to do a lot of measuring, an extraordinary amount of measuring, getting our building plan together and everything. Second day, when we started setting the girdle, this is long. This is an extraordinary building. I know that many of you have no idea the size of this building, but it is huge. If you've ever been to Straightway, it's the size of the dining hall. That's what it is. We have been at it very, very hard, long day. And by the way, those joists are actually 16-inch on center. And so that's where we at. Elias, come on over here, son. I'm gonna give a little comment here. You can see that Elias done picked up some sun. He done having fun in the sun. We put this camera around here so the sun don't get in the way. Well, Elias, how was today's day of work?
Oh no, it was, I guess you could say, enthusiastic. We actually, as you can tell, we got a lot done. Especially, we had a lot of issues with the quality of the lumber.
Yeah.
So that affected the measurements and the level and all that. We had to do a lot of shimming, but all things considered, it worked out pretty well.
Worked out pretty well. Hallelujah. All right, and of course that's the command center right there. There's Elder Austin and Brother Brett. We'll get Brother Brett first. Brother Brett.
Yes, sir.
All right, you know this is a huge building.
Oh, it's a massive building.
It's
it's huge.
massive building.
Yeah.
Today is a full work day, definitely a full work day.
Full day in the sun, yeah.
I figure it's going to take us about 3 days to actually do it. This is actually only our second day on it because the first day we was on the road 11 hours while on flat tires.
That was an adventure. That was exciting in itself.
It was exciting. But what do you think about today? Work day?
Today was productive. Me and Oda actually got a lot done, We kind of, the first time we came out here, me and him, what we were talking about earlier, we were pounding the stakes in for the foundation. Now me and him, we're putting the joists in together. So it was pretty cool. It was a good time. It was my first time actually doing joists, rim joists, actually doing the flooring. So I'm learning a lot. Elias kind of elaborated on the fact that we had a lot of shim to do. But yeah, it's been fun. Really fun.
All right, been fun. We'll get back with you, Elder, in a minute. All right, the builder himself, Brother Vernon. Brother Vernon, been a long day.
Yes, sir.
Been a long day.
Hot day.
Long hot day. I think we went in a war against the ants too.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
What's your assessment of today's day building? Besides being long, hot, and tired.
I've been, if you don't do this every day, once you get back into it, you got to really get back into the swing of things. So it was a good learning experience for me to get back into swing of things. And like Pastor said, this is an extraordinary build. We had to do a lot of shimming to get it all squared away and leveled out and everything. But, that comes with the territory. We got it done. We overcame. Good day work. Time to drink a beer.
For a building that size right there,
yes, sir.
I seen what we needed to do on the other end over there. But I tell you what, that thing is, the world don't build a building in that within the tolerance that we have in less than an inch.
No, sir. That's one thing I do like about Straightway. Everything is built to last. That should be the motto of Straightway building. Everything is built to last. So, we don't just meet code, we go above code to make sure. Like Pastor said, we're building for the saints. We don't want to just put them in anything. We want them to have the best as if we, building it for y'all.
That's right.
So it's a good deal. We enjoy it. I enjoy it, working for the saints. And if the pastor had me, I would like to keep on doing it.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Lord to the King. All right, Elder. The first day it was a fiasco because of the trip.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We had fun, though, like Brother Brett said. We had fun, didn't we? Second day, you seen what all we had to do. Today has been a full day.
Yes, sir.
An extraordinary full day. What is your assessment of today?
Today was it was fun because up until this point, mostly just been concrete and block work. So I really got some experience with actually wood and framing. It was very productive. Learned a lot. Me and Brett, I think we did a decent job anyway. But one thing I'm seeing is you have to pay a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah, say that again.
Yes, sir. I got to pay a lot of attention to the detail. As you said earlier, if you're within doubt, pull the drawstring or check the square. Just always checking behind yourself, making sure everything's on point, because if you don't, one little mistake will affect everything else that come behind that.
It does. You're seeing how tedious things really truly is, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what about the assessment? You've been listening to me for about 10 years now.
Right.
So and been with me about 10 years now. So tell me, it all starts to come together when I say make these videos saying read the books.
Right.
You need to get some experience.
Yes,
you
sir.
learn how to build. You understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's a whole total different dynamic than reading it and actually doing it.
Right.
What's your say on that, Elder?
To hear you say it is one thing. And to start reading about it, reading books and learning is another. But when you get out here and actually start experiencing, it starts sinking in why you keep telling us it's so important. I'm learning that it's a priceless skill that you should know. As I've heard you say many times before, because if you know how to build, no matter where you go, you can always have a roof over your head. So just getting out here and getting some experience with, a little bit here and there, whatever, as we go. Just seeing how important it truly is to pay attention to the detail. When you're reading that book, focus on what it's saying so you can try to have recall when you get out here. It's real.
It's real, isn't it?
It's real.
And it's long and hard. We don't take breaks, do we?
No, sir. We work.
You can take any breaks. It's a long day. But anyway, there's the building. You can probably get part of me and the rest of the building there tomorrow. What we're gonna do is probably spend maybe about an hour or maybe two snapping lines, setting square to make sure, because that's this old thing that y'all really truly need to pay attention to me concerning building. Everybody who is doing their job, if you don't do your job and do it right, the people that's coming after you is gonna have to pay for it. And when you do foundation work, it has to be done right. It has to be done, and that's the way we do it. Square, tolerant, the whole 9 yards. When you do block work, it has to be done right. If it ain't done right, the people who frame, they're gonna pay for it. And people don't understand what we mean by paying for it. And that's where the actual niche and knack of a true carpenter comes in, because he knows how to assess and he knows how to adjust. Elder Doug does a very good job on AutoCAD, putting this stuff together and everything. Him and Brother Scott, they're coming behind us because after we get this floor up and on there, and it's a flat surface, Elder Doug and Brother Scott is actually going to come down. It's going to take them a couple of days just to do the cutting of the lumber for the woods, because we have a roof system that we're going to put on this, and that roof system is massive on this particular building right here. And so they're going to be cutting and putting the trusses together, and then we'll be back down again the week after that to start on framing up the walls and everything. It's just a process, because again, this ain't your typical little 1,1300 square foot home. As a matter of fact, it's double that. It's very huge. But anyway, right now the weather is okay. I'm sure you can see that we've actually got darker out here in the sun. What do you think? Today was hotter than yesterday, wasn't it, Elias?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. But anyway, I think we've said enough. Just wanted to come on here and do it end of the day video right here. And you know the beauty about all this is, again, listen to me, is that this building is being paid for as they go. And that's the beauty of it, meaning they won't owe anybody nothing. Can you imagine having about a 2,500 square foot home, and when you get finished with it, you're not gonna owe anybody nothing? We're gonna make 4 massive bedrooms out of this, a huge living room area, living room, fellowship, dining hall area. It's just gonna be a beautiful thing. We're done for today. Stay tuned. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's Pastor Dow. Shalom, shalom.